attention, Aquarius I am. We in the Aquarius age for the next 2,000 years, you dig?
Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time.
I want to free your mind by helping you understand the zodiac signs. That's right, you're live with Aquaman in the zodiac zone where the cosmos is your home. I'm your very own Anpu, the real urban guru, coming through on the mothership. So let's open up your cosmic memory bank and swing down to earth where the shit stain. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Hip Hop Astrology TV. I'm your host Anpu, the real urban guru. And I know it's been a little minute, man. I missed y'all too out there in YouTube land. Listen, man, if you're new to this channel, subscribe. All right, this channel was all about showing you, educating you on planetary alignments, because people always talk about, excuse me, the stars lined up, And it's my job to show you why people say that. That is really an ancient truth, okay? Real facts. All right. This channel is laced with videos. So listen, today we're going to get into Ike Turner, Tina Turner, right? We're going to get into the ugly spat of Chris Brown and Rihanna. Why? Because I have a webinar coming up this Sunday, February the 11th, called Power Couple or Struggle Couple. The secrets of love compatibility. I've been telling them, my whole supporters, I'm telling the audience, I'm like, listen, compatibility don't matter if it's brother and brother, sister and sister, brother and lover, don't matter. Compatibility is something that you can see before you get into a relationship if you can understand this science. Even if you're in an existing relationship, it's still nice to know what the energy is. I have people that's coming out that want to look at relationships that are no longer in their boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife status, but they want to understand what it was in the past so they can understand how to move forward, right? So get to this webinar. I'm going to give you a code. I'll give it to you right now. It's called YouTube Love. YouTube Love, $10 off. It's only valid for today, 24 hours. All right. It is coming down Saturday at noon. All right. So get to it. So let's get into Ike Turner and Tina Turner. Without a shadow of a doubt, we have heard of the domestic violence. Ike used to beat Tina. OK. And I want to show you that this science is going to validate that particular fact. Let's look at two birth charts here. I have a double headed arrow pointing to Mars and Mars. Mars in blue at the bottom is the location where Mars was at when Tina Turner was born. Tina is in blue. Well, when Ike Turner was born, Mars is in red. Okay, Mars will technically be in Sagittarius. Okay, so when I show you this chart here, Sagittarius to Pisces, because that's where Tina had Mars, notice that they are connected by the yellow square. So it has been observed that, wait a minute, these squares, people who are connected to your particular sign or your sign of interest, because I'm not dealing with their zodiac sign per se, I'm dealing with the location of Mars. This is why you have to understand this science in depth. You got to go beyond the zodiac sign. Okay, I'm looking at Mars position in reference to one another. So Sag to Pisces is a no-no. That's a square. Okay, so let's go back to the chart and look and see, wait a minute. Ike Turner got Mars in Sag. Tina Turner's a Sag. But let's go look in the sky and see where that's at. And we'll see that 11/5/1931, if the record is correct, Ike Turner's birthday, Mars appears to be at the claw of the scorpion. In the sky, that's where it appears to be. Okay? Okay, fine. Let's go to Tina Turner's birthday, 11/26/1939. All right. Shout out to DJ Khaled. We the best astrology. That's his birthday. All right. So the sun appears in the exact same position where Mars was at for Ike Turner. This is very, very interesting because Mars, as we know, is an energy that deals with temper, violence, bloodshed. Okay. The sun is another masculine energy as well, right? It deals with physical expression, your willpower. Now, here's the thing. You see, when you're dealing with the sun is like, I'm the boss of the solar system. All the planets revolve around me, hence Apollo the god. But Mars is this warrior type of energy to a degree, is a renegade. It's like, well, I'm a warrior. I don't take orders. I fight. Okay? And so what happens is Tina Turner's light, because you got to admit she's way better than Ike Turner in the realm of entertainment, right? So her light is shining too bright in the same spot where he has the planet of I want to fight. You see? So if you don't have a constructive vehicle, that could be a potential dangerous type of combination. Listen, man, y'all got to hear me close on this shit, man, because I got a daughter. And if you got a daughter or you just want to learn, I'm telling you, get your ass in this webinar because I'm going to show you how this thing works. All right. So let's go to Chris Brown and the Rihanna situation. All right. Let me pull them up real fast here. Where they at? All right. Chris Brown and Riri. All right. And so Chris Brown, I have in the red. Mars is at the bottom in the zodiac sign Cancer. Okay. When Rihanna was born, Mars is in blue and it's late Sagittarius. Now, late Sagittarius is really flirting with the early degrees of Capricorn. If you can look and see where blue Mars is and see the sign behind it, you see that it's late Sag. Right next to late Sag is early Capricorn. Nevertheless, they still have Mars opposite Mars. Look at Chris Brown, Mars in red. It's in the early signs of Cancer. So the early signs of Cancer is still directly across from late Sag and early Capricorn. Okay? You got to know the law of opposition or angles when you're dealing with this science. Now, let's look at the square grid again and understand Capricorn to Cancer is connected. They're connected by the red line. So they're direct opposite one another. Opposition represents a fight because I see reality this way. You see reality that way. And we bump heads. That's what opposition does. Imagine a wall clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Or two fighters in the ring. That's what opposition is. They're opposite one another. They come out their ring, they come into the middle and they fight. That's what opposition can bring. Okay? So we already know the aftermath of the Chris Brown Rihanna situation where they got into violent fights on both of their behalves. That's why I'm saying brothers be in this webinar too, because you know, you never know when you're going to get one, a live wire that's ready to jump up and jump on you and you feel you got to defend yourself. And now it's a whole nasty situation. Wouldn't you want to know this information for your daughters, man? I would want to know it for myself. You know what I mean? So there is a way that I'm going to show in this webinar where I'm going to take that information. Let's look at this grid real fast, this chart. Now, this is me and my partners, Minister Jew, because I've told you can use this science on anybody. Now, when I saw this, I said, oh, okay, this is my ace boon coon. This is why we get busy. We create content like it's crazy. This is why we do what we do. And so you want to find productive relationships. Okay. And when you saw the Tina Turner, Ike Turner, or Chris Brown, Rihanna, let's just call that a negative dip. This graph can start to go up and down, up and down. Ups are more of the positive energy and interactions. Down becomes the negative energy. Okay. And then you will have a final score. So listen, get to this webinar, man. Sunday, It's going to be phenomenal. All right. It's going to be off the chain. I'm going to show 10 relationships from the people who signed up, showing 10 relationships. My question and answering sessions is unlimited. You can ask any question you want to as it pertains to this. I'm going to answer your question live on the spot, all right, and show you this information, man, and show you how it works, all right? So again, you want to use the code YouTube Love. YouTube Love, you get to it, myastrologycoach.com. Go to the events tab. It's going to say webinar. The webinar tab, you're going to see Power Couple, Struggle Couple, full webinar. Enroll. When you get to the billing portion where it says enter in your billing information, that's when you enter in the code. Okay. Enter in the code YouTube Love. $10 is going to come off, but that's only for like 24 hours. It's coming down Saturday at 12 noon. So make it happen. Listen, the key for the day is ownership. All right. What I'm talking about, ownership. When are you going to own up to your own energy? When are you going to own up and know your own energy? So ownership is the key. You want to get started immediately in understanding yourself. You want to get this book right here, the Self-Activation Workbook. How you get it? myastrologycoach.com, shop tab, books. Get this workbook. I autographed the book for you. Maybe one day that'll be worth something. All right. But get that book. You got any questions on that book, feel free to call me about the book. I am here to assist you on this particular journey as it comes to you sincerely wanting to understand this particular science. All right. So with that said, man, y'all have a happy Friday, and I'll be back with y'all soon. Peace.
Prophecy is what we all have to go by now.